Free competition is worth more to society than it costs. Oliver Wendell Holmes, 1896. In April 2006, a war broke out that brought a whole third grade class down to its knees. There was Coach Higgins, the man whose idea was to play a fun game of dodgeball. There was William Ward, Billy for short, who was named one of the team captains, along with Leslie Castillo, a young lady who had the best grades in the class, and also the strongest heart. What started as a fun way for the children to get active became an intense war that broke bones and spirits. In 1886, a game was invented by Sir Edgar Dodge and Lord Rupert Ball. They decided out of boredom to throw things at each other to have a good time. They found that bricks were too hard and cotton was too soft.
You see, what made Dodge and Ball so brilliant wasn't their need for violence, but their willingness to throw bricks at one another, just to see if it was fun.
So they found a perfect object to throw. A ball. They called it Dodgeball, after their names. Mrs. Reed brought down her third grade class to gym, seeing this as a time off from her class, not expecting them to be put in the danger that was dodgeball.
I would bring my class down every Tuesday and Thursday, and we'd come back and do math. That was the routine. I didn't expect anyone to be in danger.
The rules of dodgeball are quite simple. Teams are separated by side A and side B. The game has one or many balls. The game in question featured one. The ball is then thrown back and forth, aiming for the opponent. The other side tries to dodge the ball, which is why it's called dodgeball. The children walk into gym where Coach Higgins has set up the battleground.
Look, I was just setting up a new game for the week. I wasn't expecting this to happen.
Billy Ward and Leslie Castillo are made team captains. Children are eager to be picked because we all know that those picked last are total losers. Teams are separated by groups of 3. A coin is flipped to decide who picks first. Billy calls heads, therefore making Leslie tails. The coin is flipped and it is decided that Leslie will make the first choice. She picks George Cook, the most valued boy in class. Billy picks Clara Barton, the most valued girl. It was down to the final picks. Leslie picks Randall Jones, the new boy, as a favor to Mrs. Reed. Billy picks Charlie Davis, who had asthma. It's on. The war has begun and the children have lunged for the ball. The ball is thrown back and forth. The kids are seeing the dangers of war at an early age. Mommy, would you please pick me up from the nurse's office? I have a boo-boo and I want to go home. Sam Martin, 9½, 2006. He wasn't even in the war. Eventually, tragedy strikes when Charlie Davis is hit with the ball. Like, really, really hard. He is killed in battle.
After the game, I saw Charlie, but he was different. He was a ghost. Charlie, you're supposed to be dead.
Oh yeah, I'm a ghost now. Look, I think you need to stop. Dodgeball is clearly dangerous. Look what it did to me.
What do I do?
Write a letter.
So he does, and it's the finest letter ever written.
Dear Superintendent Green, I'd like to request that you ban the game of dodgeball. It is clearly a dangerous game, and Charlie, the kid that died, haunts me, and I'd really like for him to stop. Signed, William Billy Ward.
The law is eventually passed, and dodgeball is no longer a gym sport.
Look, am I sad to see the game go? Yes. But I can tell without it, the kids are truly happy.
teeth and the curse of this town were all in my mouth. Only I don't know how they got out, dear. Turn me back into the bed I was when we met.